What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Hey guys, what's going on? Leslie here from Lyrical Diaries, and today I'll be bringing you guys another episode of Netflix reviews. I know it has been, woo, Lord help me, maybe about a year, almost 2 years, that I did my last Netflix reviews, and I think it's about time to go ahead and do another one. I keep saying I'm going to do it, haven't done it, so I'm going to get it, and we're going to do it, because that one actually was a pretty good hit on my channel. I remember I just looked back at one of the episodes that I'm about to go ahead and talk about right now on my channel. I got 505 views. And when I set that video out, I only had, at the time, 7 subscribers. And I mean, I can't even fathom 505 freaking views that people actually liked and enjoyed watching that video. And there was some of the comments, you know, some of my Netflix reviews, they were like, man, by watching this video, you made me want to go ahead and check out this TV show. And I was like, dude, you know how that feels when someone says, by watching this video, you make me want to go check out something? I know that was an ugly little smile. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and talk about Revenge. Like I said, I've already done a review of this. I think it's been like 2 years now. I think. Maybe about a year or two. And at the time, it was only 3 seasons. So now they're up to 4 seasons. And they're done. The series is completely over. I was completely heartbroken. And we're going to talk about it in about 30 seconds after I tell you guys, if you have not seen Revenge, when I did the review on it, I don't think there's really any spoilers in it. I look back on it, but I didn't really see any spoilers, but it's pretty much telling you guys a little bit about the TV show. Check that out before you check this video out. Or you can check this video out, then go check that one out. But either way, the link to that will be in the description below for you guys to go ahead and check out. And also, my series of Netflix reviews will be in the description below, because I want Netflix reviews to be reincarnated. Because I watch Netflix all the freaking time. And I want this series to be my #1 series on my channel for you guys, male, female, whatever, to come back to my channel to watch Netflix reviews, to see what I got. And I want to try to make it a weekly series. I'm finishing up more series right now on Netflix that I'll be doing a video on. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into Revenge. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about a little bit of seasons 1 through 3, or the series before season 4, leading up into it. So there's going to be spoilers in it. If you guys already seen 1 through 3, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so basically this TV show is starring Emily Van Camp, who plays as Emily Thorne, who is really Amanda Clark, who is best friends with Nolan Ross, who's a computer hacker, who was married to, golly, I was doing so well and then I started messing up, who was married to Daniel Grayson, whose mother is Victoria Grayson, who set her father up, David Clark, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So it's like this whole little, I won't say a love triangle, because that's more than 3 people. So we're going to go ahead and get maybe an octagon, because there's going to be a total of several people. So we're going to talk about octagon times a million. Anyway, so like I said, it stars Emily Van Camp. She is playing Emily Thorne. Her picture will probably pop up on the screen. Her best friend is Nolan Ross. They sit there to get together, and they try to come up with a way to get the people back that hurt her father, that had him ended up in prison. Then he ends up getting killed and stabbed in prison. He was there, I think they said, for like 10 years. He ends up getting stabbed and killed. And so she goes through all this extensive training, like I said before in the first video, and wants to come back and seek revenge for her father. Now, like I said, I could never do nothing like that. I don't have the heart to do it. And I mean, she went through some, I mean, I guess if you're driven, you don't have nothing else to lose, then you will do anything. But me, I don't have really nothing to lose. So I couldn't do it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into season 4. Now, season 4 had about, I think, 23, 24 episodes. It took me about a week to watch it because of my schedule at work. And I try to find time to watch it a little before work and one of my off days, if I'm not busy doing anything, hanging out. Like what cool kids do. Still a nerd, though. I like to watch movies, so I don't go out as much. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and talk about season 4. Season 4 is pretty much about everything coming together. Like I said, it's the last season. The series is completely over. So they wanted to make it right. They want to go ahead and bring back seasons 1 through 3 and integrate it into season 4, in which they did a pretty good job about that. We get to see David Clark. He's not dead. Woo! How would you think that? How would you figure that he was not really dead? I honestly thought that he was dead. Until I saw season 4. They brought him back, and pretty much the first maybe 1 to 10 episodes was about David Clarke coming back, his return, and everybody's confused. That, like, they thought that he was dead. She thought that he was dead, and she was trying to figure out a way. Emily Thorne, when I say she, was trying to figure out a way how to talk to her dad, David Clarke, because he doesn't know what she looks like. All he's heard, or all he's seen, is the girl, Emily Thorne, the original Emily Thorne, who she met in Juvie. That's who he thinks that it's Amanda Clarke, his actual daughter, but it's really not his actual daughter. It's Emily Thorne. So she's trying to figure out Emily Thorne, played by Emily Van Camp, which is actually Amanda Clarke. It's confusing, I know. She's trying to figure out a way to talk to David Clarke to let him know that she's his daughter, and that she was trying to seek revenge for him and everything that was going on. In season 4, you remember in season 3, her and Jack was having like a little bit of a rift, because she lied to him for like maybe 2 years until he found out what the hell was going on. And then in season 3, Aiden died. I was upset because I thought they were going to make a cute couple. They were going to run away together. Anyways, they didn't make it because he died in season 3. And in season 4, they showed a little bit about Aiden. Like I said, her and Jack Porter got together. Jack ends up becoming a police officer because he wants to fight crime against people like Conrad Grayson and Victoria Grayson. So he does that for a little bit, and then he ends up leaving the force, and they're trying to kill Emily Thorne because Victoria feels threatened, because right now we're at the point where David Clarke doesn't know that Emily Thorne is his actual daughter. So Victoria Grayson's trying to play that to her advantage, telling David Clarke, because he's still in love with Victoria, because he doesn't know that Victoria betrayed him, and trying to get David Clarke to kill Emily Thorne, which is Amanda Clarke, which is his daughter. And when he ends up finding out, he wants to try to kill Victoria Grayson, and that doesn't end up happening. And then, like I said, the whole 1 to 10 episodes is pretty much about David Clarke and Emily Thorne trying to get to know each other. And then the last 14 episodes is them trying to piece together, because of everything that's going on. They're trying to piece together everything that's going on. And towards the last maybe 5 or 6 episodes, Victoria sets Emily Thorne up. Shocker! And then she reveals that she's really Amanda Clarke to the world because she wants to set Victoria up, so it won't make it look like she was plotting against her. It's all sorts of confusing. If you haven't seen it, it's really confusing to explain. Unless you saw it, then you know what I'm talking about. So like I said, the last 5 or so episodes was about that, setting each other up. And in the end, Victoria Grayson, she took a play out of Emily Thorne's playbook, Emily Clarke's playbook, because they stole the thumb drive, and she had all these plots of how to fake her death and to get Victoria Grayson. Victoria Grayson ends up putting that in her hands, and so she ends up staging her death, frames Emily Thorne for it, or Amanda Clarke, and then almost gets away with it. Because the last 2 episodes, or 3 episodes, Ben, who is Emily Thorne's love interest, Amanda Clarke, he becomes a detective. He goes to the house where, Victoria Grayson was hiding out. Then he ends up getting killed. And then all this other stuff happened. Like I said, there's a lot of spoilers in here. But like I said, overall, because we're going on 8 minutes. But overall, I thought this was a pretty good series. A great way to end the series. At the last episode, I was like, oh my gosh, she went through all of this and then she dies. But they brought her back. So that was kind of cool. Because I thought they were going to end the series where she dies and Victoria dies. I was like, man, come on now. Come on. Really? But like I said 5 times. This was a really good series. If you guys have not checked this out, or if you have checked it out, let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm really trying to reincarnate Netflix reviews for you guys to check out. I mean, I love checking out new stuff. I love telling people, giving suggestions about different TV shows, different movies that I like personally. You may not like it. Like I tell everybody, when it comes to a TV show that I like, if you're not into, I'm into vampire, supernatural stuff. And revenge is pretty much about revenge. Crime, killing, whatever. If you're not into crime, you're not into killing, you're not into revenge, villains, whatever, this is not the TV show for you. If you're into all that type of stuff, then this is the TV show for you. I'm pretty sure that, I tell everybody, watch the first, you'll know if you like something within the first 1 to 3 episodes. Maybe even the first episode. Maybe even within the first 15 minutes. That's how I am personally. If I'm not intrigued within the first 15 minutes, I try to give it another, if it's a 30-minute show, I try to give it the whole 30 minutes. If it's an hour show, I try to give it the whole hour. Or I'll try to make it to the second episode. I was like, maybe it'll pick up. And that's how I judge my TV shows. So anyways, if you guys like this video, don't forget to tomahawk that like button. Subscribe for more videos to come. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day, everyone.